I think spying on a political campaign is a big deal. I think spying did occur. Yes, I think spying did occur.
President Trump calling the alleged spying by the Obama administration against his campaign treasonous. That is what he told presidential historian Doug Wead in Doug's brand new book, Inside Trump's White House. And Doug joins me right now. Welcome, sir. Good to see you as always. Congrats on the book. Treasonous. I mean, that's a pretty strong word. But nonetheless, if you've got an administration out there spying, targeting another campaign, that's not good. Walk us through his claim here, why he thinks that this is something that could be treasonous.
Yeah. First, I should say the book's not out till November 26th.
But it's done. It's at the printing press, right?
That's right.
Can you pre-order it on Amazon?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. It can be pre-ordered on Amazon. Yeah, this was this part of the interview. He was very reflective. We were going through Russian collusion bit by bit. He'd been president for 2 years, and he'd learned what a president knows. When I worked in the White House, sometimes, Trish, we'd refer to plausible deniability, meaning the president's got to be able to say, I didn't know this was going on, and we'd protect the president from that. But usually what plausible deniability meant, stupid people will think the president doesn't know. So here's Donald Trump. He's been in office 2 years, and he knows what a president knows, and he realizes they knew. I mean, this couldn't go on. You cover your rear end, you get permission. So here's this activity going on, and the fake dossier.
Obama himself knew.
He said, think of it. This was happening. They were spying. This was happening.
And he
said,
thinks President Obama had an inkling?
Yes.
You know, because you could say that this president is more hands-on. He's more involved in everything. And perhaps the Obama administration would say, well, you know, maybe he didn't know what was going on because, you know, rank and file were doing this. And by the way, they weren't rank and file. So let me make that clear. There were some pretty top people in the top echelons of intelligence that were running this operation. But he thinks that Obama knew.
Yes, that's what. And you know, look where you work, and the people who are watching television right now, where you work. Are you going to do something without permission? You're going to have it in writing, something that's controversial, something that could send you to jail.
No,
wouldn't you like
not
a little
to jail,
cover
but
for
I mean,
what you're going
you know,
to do?
maybe I occasionally do things that makes upstairs a little nervous, but nobody's going to jail. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. In other words, but also it's also my team, right? And watching, because you know, I'm one of those people that tell you, like, there's not a graphic that goes on television that I haven't looked at, because this is me, right? At the end of the day, and I take responsibility and accountability. And Doug, I think that you know, anybody in that executive function, if you're talking about something like we're talking about, they ought to have known. If he didn't know, then shame on him. If he did know, shame on him. Tell us more about the book, because I know you spent a lot of time with the family. I know you spent some time with Melania. Is that right? And his kids?
And Tiffany, the elusive Tiffany. Yeah, it's just absolutely fascinating to me. The president said I could interview anybody, and Sarah Huckabee Sanders, I started with her. She said any member of cabinet. Well, first I started with the kids, and once with Jared and Ivanka and Don and Eric, Laura, I never got out of the kids. The whole story is in the Trump family, and it's absolutely fascinating.
Do they ever critique their dad? Is there ever any criticism? Do they ever tease him about things?
You know, they're in close communication. I asked them, how do you avoid fighting amongst yourself and rivalries? But they text each other every day, and they coordinate carefully. On Inauguration Day, I'm going in blue, I'm going in white, I'm going in pink. They coordinate everything to try to avoid the misunderstandings. And he's very playful, the president, with his family. A lot of teasing, a lot of joking, and especially with the First Lady. It's kind of cute to see it.
Well, Doug, congrats again. You can pre-order it, I'll point out, on Amazon, coming out the end of the month in November. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Trish.
All right, Candy joins me right now. Do you have